7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Monday, and it's about 4:30 a.m. What? That's really early. I'm headed off to a shoot today, and it's one of those kind of big clients, so it's a little hush-hush, so I don't think I can bring you guys along, but it should be a really cool shoot. I got hired on just to help out with camera like normal and stuff like that. So it's 4:30 right now. I gotta be in Salt Lake area by 5:30, and then we're gonna shoot till probably about noon, so it's gonna be a long day today, but should be fun. The shoot went really good though. We got lots of good stuff. Like I said, I couldn't take you on set, but what I can tell you is that I had to wear a hard hat, coveralls, an oxygen meter, fireman boots, glasses, ear protection. It was a whole thing, man. It was very cool. I'm headed back there tomorrow. This time I get to sleep in until like 7. So now home. Trisha has the day off, so we're gonna go just hang out. It's Tuesday, it's awards day for the 48 Hour Film Festival, so that's where we're headed now. I'm a little upset because my team like bailed out. No one wants to go because they think it's a ripoff, you have to buy tickets. I kind of agree, but I'm kind of upset that I have to go alone. Luckily, I have my very supportive wife, Trisha. She's always there for me. Ow, ow! Ow, ow!
Stop!
Good news and bad news. Bad news is we didn't win anything. Good news, now I can share the link. River Day. It's Thursday, and that means we're going to the river. Where is he? This dude. Me and this dude and the wife are going to the river. I don't have any shoots today. I only have a little bit of editing, and then we're gonna come home. I'm gonna shoot the new GLS video, which is gonna be interesting. And then, yeah.
That's so awkward.
So I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. Normally on Thursdays I showcase the whole making of the main video. It's just me talking essentially on this main video, so you know, I don't have any guns or anything like that, so it might be somewhat boring. But what I thought would be interesting is to show you guys a little more in-depth into my professional life and kind of my way of thinking. I just find it interesting when other people, like other entrepreneurs and stuff, other vloggers that I watch, they kind of share a little bit more of their inner professional workings, I guess, kind of. And if you guys didn't know, I've been self-employed now for 2 years. On July 1st will actually be 2 years exactly, and that's something I'm really, really looking forward to, and it's something that I'm really proud of. I'm by no means, you know, the greatest entrepreneur of all time, the Gary Vaynerchuk or whatever his name is, motivational speaker, entrepreneur guy, but it's cool that I've done, you know, what I've wanted to do, and I've supported myself and Trisha and Maverick for the last 2 years being self-employed. It's no secret that my main source of income is my main company, right? My video production company. That's what I spend my time on. That's what pays the bills and everything like that. But to be honest, in the long run, I'd really, really love for YouTube to take over that. I really enjoy YouTube, and I think there's so much potential there. My whole philosophy in terms of being self-employed is it's kind of hard sometimes. It's kind of scary sometimes because, especially with video production and stuff like that, you know, you might get 10 jobs in a week and do really well financially, but then for the next 2 months, you might get little to nothing. I think it's really cool how with YouTube, I mean, it's something that you can create a pretty consistent, stable income out of. But basically what I'm getting at here is I really like the idea of creating multiple streams of income, multiple revenue streams. So I've got my primary source, which right now is video production. On the side of that is YouTube. I have the merchandise that goes along with YouTube. I've got a couple different things working for me, but I just created a new kind of sub business under my primary business. So I've done a lot of real estate work. I've done real estate work for years and years, and I noticed a pretty big gap in the market. I've usually worked in the luxury real estate stuff, and I noticed a big gap in terms of photos and videos and stuff like that for more of the mass market, like in Utah area anyways, like $400,000 and below houses. So I created a new kind of sub company called Utah Property Videos, and so I just created a real quick, just simple text logo. I did like a Vimeo page for it up here, and I just got my first client. I just finished my first client's project, got paid for it, and it's a really cool idea. He was really stoked on it. It's just it's an accomplishing feeling, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a weird tangent to take on this vlog, but I just wanted to share with you guys that's how I approach this thing. I want a lot of different revenue streams coming in, and if I notice kind of an opening in the market for something and it's something that I can do, I jump on it. Like, the internet has made such an impact on the ability to kind of create your own path and create your own revenue streams. I noticed this gap in the industry of photos and videos in the real estate market from this market to this market. So I'm like, I can do that. I'm gonna jump on that. So I created a simple website. I bought a URL for 10 bucks. I bought a Vimeo for 10 bucks, Vimeo Plus or whatever, like a Wix template for $10. So once you've got all your business licensing and everything like that figured out, it's super cheap, you know what I mean? And you've got all the resources at your fingertips. There's so many apps and things that are designed to help you out. So yeah, I created this business in a couple days, and I'm already making money off it, and it's something that I can keep continuing to do. And I've got a good business plan in place that falls directly in line with my business plan of my current business. A weird tangent I took on this, but I thought it'd be cool to show you guys how I think and how I plan on supporting myself and my family as a self-employed person as the future goes on. I released that video this morning about concealed carry and kind of my thoughts on it and stuff, and honestly I was really worried about it. Like, I had bad dreams last night that like people were just gonna tear me apart for that video. Luckily it's been really well received. It's got nothing but likes, and it's got a really good ratio of likes. Thanks for checking that out and supporting the video, guys. So it's the end of the vlog, and I realized that there really wasn't much meat in this vlog. We didn't go shooting, we didn't really do much. And I feel bad about that. Most of my weeks are pretty full of fun stuff to showcase, but this week I just took it so easy that I don't really have anything fun to show. So it got me thinking of a couple things. Maybe I should do like some sort of a question and answer. I don't know if you guys would be into that or not. I don't know if there's enough views on these kind of videos to really care, but if you guys do happen to have any questions on, my opinions on certain guns, or just anything in general about the whole, anything you see on the vlogs channel, anything like that, shoot me some questions down in the comments, or send me an email at greenlightshooting@gmail.com. Maybe I'll compile a list of questions, and when I have a slow week like this, I'll just work into questions and answer segments. I think that could be a cool way to fill the kind of more boring vlogs. Anyways, before we go, I do want to talk about one thing. I just recently got a comment on my video about AR-15 front sight posts being removable, and I wanted to read it to you because I thought that it was kind of it kind of opened my eyes to be able to say this out loud, and it was kind of a cool just kind of summation of the channel. So I'll read you the comment first, so let me pull it up here. Okay, so here's the comment. It says, "You don't claim to be a gun expert. Fair enough, but why should people follow you unless your aim is to showcase guns and spread gun truthiness rather than facts? I'm saying this with a bit of ribbing, not really harsh thinking. To solve this issue, however, one could easily do some due diligence and have an outline, not a whole script, and fact check the statements on the outline before posting a vid." And that kind of hit home for me. So I took a little bit of time and I wrote a response, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So here's my response to that comment. Thanks for the comment and constructive criticism. I will take your suggestions and do my best to implement them. That being said, I do generally have an outline in place, and I do fact check most videos, especially when they're on new topics. I defended my statement in the video and took responsibility where responsibility was due. Your words infer that it's a common occurrence that I give misinformation. You also say that people have no reason to follow me because of this. Please understand that I've released 102 videos at this point, and this is the first blatantly wrong thing I've said, and I immediately corrected it. If there was ever a channel to follow, I think it'd be the one with enough consciousness and integrity to follow up on their mistakes. After all, we all make mistakes, right? So the question isn't whether or not you make the mistake, it's how you handle it afterward. To further elaborate on your question as to why people should follow the channel, I believe it's precisely because I do not know everything. There are plenty of channels with gun-toting experts who claim to know everything, and if you think differently than them, you're wrong. That's simply not my mindset. I'm a gun lover, like most of you, who enjoys sharing what I learn. My viewers can relate to me, and I can relate to them. They learn from me, and when I have misinformation, I learn from them. Greenlight shooting is a community. That's why people should follow this channel. Thanks for watching, participating, and being a part of the community. So yeah, that's just kind of my response, and I thought it was kind of a cool way to sum up greenlight shooting as a whole. You know, I don't claim to be, like I said, I don't claim to be a gun expert. I don't claim to know it all. There's so much to know in the shooting world. There's no way I could know all that. So I like to learn something new, and when I learn that, I like to turn it around and teach to you guys. That's kind of the whole model, right? Learn, share, evolve. That's what greenlight is built upon. So anyways, that's how I leave you guys this week. Like I said, I apologize, it's somewhat of a boring video, but let's get that question and answers thing going. Also, if you guys can think of any other like segments or anything we can work into these vlogs when they get a little boring like this week's, leave them down in the comments below. I'm super open. You know, this is a constantly evolving series. So anyways, yeah, see you next week. Thanks for watching.